Hey, what's up, y'all? It is time for another Zodiac Couples Compatibility Check. And today we're going to be talking about Pisces and Taurus. All right. So we got the element of fire and earth, right? So this gives the vibe of like soft sensuality meets steady devotion, if you would, right? So with this combo, um, they offer each other like emotional security, right? Pisces is going to bring that emotional depth. Taurus is going to provide that stability that, as an earth sign, she does, right? Taurus makes Pisces feel safe with that grounding energy, and Pisces make Taurus feels understood with that just open, emotional, watery, flowy type situation, right? And both of these signs there are highly, highly sensual signs, right? We know that Taurus expresses love through physical. They want to give you those long hugs, that warm and fuzzy feeling. And then Pisces is right there with that emotional and spirituality. They bring sensuality to the emotional and spiritual standpoint. Now, as far as like loyalty, once they're in a relationship, they're not really gonna be on the chaotic standpoint of the relationship. And both the Pisces and the Taurus, they do prefer long-term bonds, right? And that is once you've proven your what's the word I want to say? You have proven, I guess, yourself, your loyalty to them. Now, with this combo, we know that Pisces, they like to escape, especially when things get a little bit hot or too much, right? And we know that Taurus, they're very stubborn, right? They can dig their heels in, and that is what it is. And so, with Pisces voiding confrontation and Taurus just not moving, yeah, this could lead to issue being resolved. So, communication is very, very important. Just understanding your partners is very, very important. Both of them, Taurus can be blunt with their words. I don't know who's more blunt, the Taurus or the Sagittarius, and the Taurus can be blunt as well. And then, Pisces, yeah, they're water signs, so any emotion. So, they're going to take everything that you say personal. Where Taurus might say something blunt is not necessarily to hurt you, but to kind of shake you into reality. Where Pisces, yeah, they live outside of reality. And so that right there, that could be a challenge that this two combo encounters. Another thing is Taurus. Taurus is slow moving, slow, steady. They're going to take their time and they're going to move when they feel like it's time to move. Where Pisces, they move a little bit faster. They're going to move on mood and intuition, right? So if the mood changes, so is Pisces going to change. If intuition hits them, they're going to be able to switch that mood quickly. Where Taurus is going to take a little bit more time to process it and make sure that it feels good in their grounded soul. If that makes any sense. So Pisces, Taurus, Pisces, Taurus, Pisces, Taurus. I mean, it's a strong grounding match. Of course, good communication. I think it could be a deep, lasting relationship. It would be a deep, lasting love. But as with all things, communication is key. Understanding your partner is key. Understanding love language is key because With Taurus, Taurus is, they don't like change, right? Where Pisces is kind of like ever changing. So Pisces is going to have to understand that they're going to have to slow down a little bit for Taurus, and it's going to have to make sense for Taurus. And Taurus is going to have to understand that Pisces is moving on intuition and their mood. And they can't be as rough around the edges with Taurus because, I mean, with the Pisces, because it's going to hurt their feelings. So I think as long as they understand their partner, it can work. I don't feel like this is an absolute no, but it will require work, understanding, and you know we don't want the water to mix with the earth and make mud, even though mud can turn into something very valuable, like a brick or something. All right, y'all. I will holler at y'all in the next Zodiac compatibility reading. Peace.